In this video, I'm going to be claiming a free 95 overall player by clicking about 4 buttons on my controller. So family, hope you watching this video are having a wonderful start to your Friday, and without further ado, let's get into this one. I'm going to showcase how I'm getting this player and give you guys some tips as well to get this card at home. But before we do, I've got an important announcement to make.
French vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough.
Boost.
Yes,
Boost.
yes,
Boost.
yes,
Boost.
yes. Scoop, shakalaka,
Oh, okay. Now boys, as you guys can see on the screen, there is a boosted line on Underdog Fantasy for Christian Watson, which could allow us to get some insane odds. Now as you guys can see right here, if I include the Christian Watson slip as well as 2 other players and get them all correct, I'm gonna 12x my money. If I include 3 other players and the Christian Watson, I'm gonna 20x my money. And if I include a Christian Watson pick with 4 other players, I'm gonna be 20xing my money. So fellas, you can literally turn $25 into $1,000 on Underdog Fantasy this weekend only. If you want to check it out, I will leave the link to Underdog in the description. And boys, give me some credit for the creativity on the Underdog ads the last couple days. I think you watching this video, it's time. You gotta sign up with code SWIFT. I will leave the link to Underdog in the description. There's that boosted Christian Watson line available, and as well, if you use code SWIFT when you're signing up, your first deposit's gonna get matched up to $100. So there's no better time to check out the app. There's football tomorrow, there's football on Sunday, and boost, there it is. That's all I can say. Now getting back on track, let's get started with the video right here. And like I said, I'm gonna be clicking maybe 2 buttons and I'm gonna get myself a free 95 live in this video. Now bang, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my store, I'm gonna open up my daily gold plus player pack, and boys, look at this. You guys will see that after doing this, I will have a free 95 overall player pack in my unopened packs in my inventory. It's incredible. And bang, as you guys can see right here, when we navigate on over to our rewards, we now have a 95 overall BND Zero Chill Champion pack. Let me explain how I got this. It's pretty simple, and then I'll show you guys one tip that a lot of people were asking, and then finally I'll make my pick. Now firstly, as you guys can see right here, when we skedaddle on over to the Zero Chill Field Pass, I was able to get up to level number 50 to earn this pack right here, and doing so really wasn't that difficult. Now I'll show you guys on the screen right here exactly what I did. I didn't really dabble in any of the raid boss objectives, never really played any of those. I didn't really play much house rules either. All I really did is completed all my Zero Chill challenges. There is so much XP to be had by doing these challenges, man. Like honestly, you can get a ton for playing the snowball solos, the Ghost of Madden challenges. You can get a lot of XP. Then otherwise, I made sure to get a lot of these stats done. The stats are one of the easiest ways to get Zero Chill XP. As you guys can see, you don't really have to do anything that difficult. If you're just playing the game and you have the requisite amount of Zero Chill players in your lineup, you'll get progress on these. I'm pretty sure the only one that requires quite a few players in the lineup is this one right here. So be sure you guys have 9 Zero Chill players in your lineup. I just bought some of the low elites, some of the low golds, and put them in as backups. Now next up boys, there is also the Zero Chill sets. As you guys can see, these are going to be fairly easy to do. If you're putting your Mutmiss keys into the sets, you're going to get progress on these. It's not that difficult. For house rules, as you guys will notice, didn't really do much of this as well. And for the head-to-head stuff, I was playing online, but actually didn't get that much progress because it's pretty difficult to get a lot of these completed. And then of course, coupled on top of that, I also made sure to do my daily objective. But boys, the thing that probably gave me the most amount of XP is by playing through my competitive field pass. As you can see at level 8, there's 25k Zero Chill XP. At level 5, another 25k. So for those 2 things, I get 50,000 XP. That's literally 10% of the full progress you need. As you can see, to get up to the maximum, you need 487k XP. I got 50k from the competitive field pass this time. I got 150k from like the last competitive field pass. So there is a ton of Zero Chill XP to be had by doing the field pass there. And boys, I know I mentioned this in the previous video, but I'm almost convinced there's going to be more levels coming into the game. As you guys can see right here, it says that I can still get more progress. It says to get to the next level, I gotta get to 505k Zero Chill XP. Like in the top right corner, it's literally showing me that a level 51 will become available. I'm very confident that there will be more levels coming soon, that there will be another way to get a BND Zero Chill champion. Let me explain why and explain who I'm going to be picking out of this pack really quickly. For literally just $3, you can buy 100,000 coins on MMO EXP. If you want to check it out, I will leave their site linked in the description, and of course, use code SWIFT to check out for an additional 5% off your order. Okay, now firstly, the explanation as to why I think we're going to be getting more levels. Boys, essentially what EA Sports confirmed a couple days ago is there is still 2 more Zero Chill player releases, and if you guys remember, we only had 2 real Zero Chill releases before Ghost of Madden. So essentially what that means is the first 2 releases, they have this field pass, and what I'm thinking is for the next 2 Zero Chill releases, there'll be another field pass. That would make sense, right? The first 2 you can get to level 50, and then the last 2 you can get from level 50 to maybe level 100. So fellas, for some reason, I'm pretty confident we're going to be getting more stuff in Zero Chill. I'm personally going to be saving some XP. I was really hoping we'd end up getting these new levels when Ghost of Madden came into the game, but EA Sports didn't actually consider Ghost of Madden as one of the Zero Chill releases, so there's still 2 more remaining. And next up, boys, let's get into opening this pack up right here. The question that I have seen just a ton of people asking me is, Swift, am I going to be getting the new 95 Ghost of Madden in this pack? And from what I've seen, that's not going to be the case. If you want to, you can get a 92 stocking stuffer. For me personally, though, I will be taking a 95 overall Zero Chill BND champion fantasy pack, boys. And here are going to be the options. Of course, in this, you are going to have every single 95 that has come out so far in the Zero Chill releases. So not any of those Ghost of Madden 95s, boys. Unfortunately, it's just the ones that have come out so far. And what I want to do is give you guys a little bit of a guide video as to who I recommend you pick, who I recommend you like kind of stay away from, because there's some really good options in here. The animation is simply put beautiful, dude. Like, honestly, it's so damn sexy. We're going to get a Taysom Hill card right there. But yeah, let's talk about who I recommend and who I don't recommend. I'm going to quickly go through and give you a yes or a no for every player, and then I'll talk about like my top 3. So first of all, Sean Taylor, definitely a yes. LaDainian Tomlinson, I'm personally going to put as a no because of the fact that running back is such a weird position to pick a free player from. It's not my favorite thing to do. TJ Watt right here, I'm going to say no. Honestly, I think there's other pass rushers in the game pretty comparable to this player. Mike Evans, I'm going to say no. Taysom Hill, I'm going to say no. Calvin Johnson, I'll say yes. Deebo Samuel, I'm going to say no. And then Ted Hendricks, I will say yes. So as you guys can see right here, I've really narrowed it down to the defensive side of the ball. It's Ted Hendricks, it's Calvin Johnson, or it's going to be Sean Taylor. Now, for me personally, this decision is really coming down to a couple options. Number 1, Sean Taylor is definitely someone I'm considering. I'm thinking to myself, Sean T, if I get him, I can sell off the Sean Taylor that I've already got, or I can pick a player that's going to be more of an upgrade to the team. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go with Ted Hendricks, boys. The thing that does upset me about this pack is the fact that none of these players are 95 speed, which really is just unfortunate because right now we're actually starting to get 95 speed players in this game. So I'm a little bit worried that these cards could become outdated fairly quickly. But I think for me personally, I'm going to be going with Ted Hendricks, boys. I think Ted Hendricks is going to become my user. He's 6'7", he's got good speed, he's got good acceleration, he's got good change of direction, he's got good height. I think this card will be an upgrade over the John Lynch player that I've got. So that's what I'm going to be going with, boys. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell off the John Lynch who I already have, and I'm going to pick up this Ted Hendricks. I think that's a good idea. Again, in terms of who you guys should pick, it's fully up to you. But out of the options in the pack, I do like the defensive players. So Sean Taylor, Calvin Johnson, Ted Hendricks. I think those are probably your best bets as we're opening up a free pack in the background and actually getting some solid stuff out of it. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that right here. John Lynch, you are gone from the team. I'm sorry, buddy. He never really played all that well for me. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Be sure to check out Underdog Fantasy if you have not yet done so already. And I will also be streaming on my YouTube channel, of course, a little bit later on this evening. Hope to see all you guys over there. Should be a pretty fun time. And until then, boys, have a wonderful day. Use code SWIFT. If you made it to the end of the video, scroll down, click that link in the description, or just download the Underdog Fantasy app and use code SWIFT. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.